Are you motherfuckers ready to go or what?
Yeah.
How about that fucking buzz?
I'm ready, Billy.
Yeah, I don't think JB is, man. I think JB is suffering from some kind of bullshit.
Aren't we all?
Yeah, maybe we are, man, but no one knows the trials and tribulations of a bedbug like I do. You try being this small living in this shit-ass world that I'm living in, man.
Yeah, I can't even imagine. Can't even imagine.
Of course you can't, you dumbass. I mean, man, hotels are closing up. Things are going down. Nobody's coming to visit, so I can't eat. People don't sleep. I can't eat. Get it? Yeah. Bedbug. Sleep tight. Don't let the bedbugs bite. Get it?
Got it.
Sleep tight. Don't let the bedbugs bite. But guess what? If you ain't sleeping, how am I going to get at you? Dumbass buzz. Get up in your skanky hole one of these days, man. I'm going to chew till I croak.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right. Come on, JB, get your ass up and just do it. You baby.
Welcome to the shit show.
Johnny B, motherfucking buzz.
Welcome to the shit show.
Hi, the Roaster, the blues man. We got you, baby.
Welcome to the shit show.
Welcome to the shit show. Welcome to the shit show.
Tough morning?
Yeah, I'll tell you what it is. It's a tough year. I feel like we're in the Twilight Zone. We started this show, which was a show at the time, then it became a shit show because the whole country became a shit show. It was, I thought, that was April 4th, I believe was the first episode. And we go, okay, yeah, that's good. Okay, we'll do this for a little while. And, everybody will get out. We'll be able to do some live shows.
April?
April, you heard me. See what I mean?
Jesus.
Yeah, it's like we're in the Twilight Zone. What is it now? Winter. It's winter. Okay? It's winter.
Thanksgiving, Christmas coming up.
Christmas, everything going to be missed. Okay? We are living in some kind of a Twilight Zone, man. And it is really, Jesus. It's just taking its toll. I mean, we started it one way, and now it's, I don't know. I don't know if we should go on. I don't know what to do. I don't know.
You don't like how it's going?
No.
You scared to take the risk? Too bad. We on the ride now, and we can't get off till the roller coaster stops. Now take off your damn coat and get me some fucking coffee.
All right.
You don't like how it's going?
Oh, all right.
Scared to take the risk?
I got it. You're right.
Too bad. We on the ride now.
Yeah, I got
and
it.
we can't get off till the roller coaster stops.
Yeah, I got you, man.
Take off your damn coat and get me some fucking coffee.
Okay.
Don't stop, Johnny B. Don't stop, Johnny B.
Don't stop.
Don't stop, Johnny B. Don't stop, Johnny B.
Don't stop.
We on the ride now, and we can't get off till the roller coaster stops. Till the roller coaster stops. Till the roller coaster stops.
I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit.
Think about it.
Now take off your damn coat and get me some fucking coffee.
Yeah. You tell him, Chris Rock.
Yeah. Okay. I got it. I'm with you, man. I'm sorry. I just needed a little pep talk. You're right. Everybody needs a pep talk. We got to keep this shit going. But we're at home. Oh, we got to stay at home.
Stay home, you son of my bitch. Watch TV, go make a sandwich. Got a lot of bullshit on Netflix. Stay home, you son of my bitch. Stay home, you son of my bitch. Stay home, you son of my bitch.
I never thought.
You son of a bitch.
Never thought I heard from those guys again either. Stay home, yes! Come on now. I'm Johnny B. I'm Jonathan Brandmeier, man. What you talking about, Willis? Yeah, I can dance as well as I can talk. Boom. Boom, boom. Dancing right now. We got to stay. What are we going to do? Really, what are we going to do? Okay? We got to do what we got to do.
Are you giving up the family for Thanksgiving?
Oh, yeah, that's done. That's done.
I don't like that.
Yeah. What are you supposed to do? You got to do what you got to do. It's very easy to decline a lot of these Thanksgiving requests, too. It's very simple. I prefer not to get together with everyone. I'm sorry, we're not going to be able to attend this year. I'd rather be focusing on staying at home and being safe. When you share our feelings in the context of risk, I don't want to spread the virus and put others at risk. You look like the good guy. You don't look like you're trying to pull out of a family event you don't want to be part of. Get it? Use it. This is one of the easiest outs there will ever be. It's not about you. It's about others and what you can do for them. Oh, yeah. Close it down. Now, I would think that either we can stay here, stay put. If I could find another place to live, maybe that would give me, like, money to live there. I would think about moving.
Do you want to make an extra $10,000? Well, if so, it's time to move to Northwest Arkansas because the Northwest Arkansas Council is offering just that to young professionals who want to come and work remotely right here in this area. And that's what the Northwest Arkansas Council is trying to do. Get people here.
All right. See, now, would you move to the Ozarks for 10 grand?
Is that where the Ozarks?
You
right.
got it, man.
Right.
You got it. Jason Bateman would be my neighbor.
Right. He's there waiting for you.
Yeah. Maybe the Ozark Mountain Daredevils live up in there. 10 grand. So they'll give you, this is really real, ladies and gentlemen, people looking for work. They get paid to live and work in the Ozarks. 10 grand. They'll give you 10 grand to move there.
Yeah, and what happens when the 10 grand's gone?
Some hillbilly's going to knife you and take your sister.
You can't leave because somebody's holding you hostage.
Hey, how you doing there, Buzz? I see you read that ad in the paper about the 10 grand, you dumbass. Yeah. Well, I'm going to take your little girl there. We're just going to go for a ride. Is that okay with you, Buzz? No, don't hurt me. Ned Beatty greeting you. Oh, my God. Think about that. What if it is a scam?
Yeah. It's a fresh money down there.
What? No, I mean, doesn't the Ozarks look beautiful, though? My brother-in-law, Patrick, always says it's like one of the greatest places he's ever been, and I've never been there.
Well, it looks beautiful on TV.
Oh, yeah, it looks beautiful on the Netflix show, Jason Bateman show, Netflix,
right.
The Ozarks.
Yeah. Until you get into somebody's house, then it's not so beautiful.
Hey, how's it going here, Buzz? Yeah, this is going to be your room right over there. And I'm taking your daughter in this room over here. Hey, Mr. Brandmeier, heard you read that thing about the 10 grand, you dumbass. You fell for that? Yeah, get all your kids and your old lady and get them all together in that room over there. We'll be right in. Yeah, wait a minute. But did we miss something?
Do you want to make an extra $10,000?
Yes.
Well, if so, it's time to move to Northwest Arkansas.
Okay. And the Ozark says they're calling on grads, families, career changers, and entrepreneurs looking for a unique opportunity to create balance for those eager to move from these congested and expensive larger cities. You know who's already in the Ozarks, Northwest Arkansas?
Who?
Walmart, Tyson Foods.
Well, I mean,
yeah, they're there.
It's a normal. I mean, it is a it's just a place.
No, but see, when you see Ozarks with Jason Bateman, it looks pretty. But there's some shenanigans going on behind the scenes.
Right, your life's on the line apparently every day.
And let me be clear about something. You're saying, Johnny, that's just a movie, a TV series on Netflix. Ozarks. It's not real. Oh yeah, here's the thing. Everything I see on a movie or TV becomes real in my head. Can't get it out. That's just the way it is.
And if it might have happened, it probably did somewhere at some time.
Right. What happened to the Ozark Mountain Daredevil? Let's get into that.
I didn't follow him. I don't know.
This was the song. If you want to get to heaven. All right, so
I did like this song.
I should be clear on telling people. So the Ozarks have been a hot spot, of course, because of the Netflix show. Marty, a.k.a. Jason Bateman. He's the financial advisor. He moves to the Ozarks as his...
And what a season climax this year is fantastic.
Don't say it, because a lot of people just come into it. Yeah,
I know, but boy.
The Ozarks is real in my head, and they will pay you 10 grand. The lady's not lying.
Do you want to make an extra $10,000?
Yes.
Well, if so, it's time to move to Northwest Arkansas.
Get an extra 10 grand. Now, a lot of people are doing that, though. They're trying to get you to move to their locale where they believe it's less congested, less crime, less trouble, less politics, and they're trying to find a way out.
I take lower property taxes.
And lower property taxes. I just saw this ad on some local station here in the Illinois area.
there's a place just 12 miles from the Loop, but light years from Chicago. It's called Burbank, Illinois. Burbank is a Tony town where half the residents are named Tony and the other half have been impregnated by one. Spend a day in Burbank and you'll marvel at the caring and compassion of its people. Burbillies who'll stitch you up when you've been stabbed, just to punch you in the head, slam you to the ground, and cut you all over again. Walk the wrong way in sunglasses down Harlem or Cicero Avenues, and you'll hearken back to a time when the retail stores were full of merchandise, not memories. The cops will cuff you, throw you in the meat wagon, and kill your dogs. Burbank is a resilient town, where a runaway's bedroom can be turned into a laboratory faster than you can say methamphetamine. Burbank is a place where trailer trash and pedophiles flourish on the same block. A place where you can send your kid to school for $300, just 240 hours of ear-splitting babysitting. Not to mention the money needed to score crank from cops. So this winter, escape the vitality and excitement of the city in magical Burbank. You'll come to play in the snow, but you'll stay for the quality blow in pure Burbank.
All right. I may move to Burbank. That's only a few miles from here, so come on now. Burbank, Illinois, or the Ozarks. You take it. You decide what you want to do. Burbank, Illinois, or the Ozarks. Here's a guy looking for work, Jeffrey Toobin. Good God. Jeffrey Toobin. Lighten up, tighten up. Wow. Jeffrey Toobin, of course, if you're new to Jeffrey Toobin's story, he was fired from the New Yorker 27 years following the Zoom incident where he was caught on the Zoom, with a bunch of people from WYNC New York and the New Yorker magazine. All these staffers were in a Zoom meeting. Now, tons of staffers were in a Zoom meeting, and they were doing an election simulation meeting with an entire staff. And Jeffrey Toobin started, polishing the porpoise and running off a batch and whipping up the pony and winding his watch up there, cranking the Corona and churning the butter. And next thing you know, he's doing it. He's slapping his pork on camera on Zoom.
That's poor judgment.
And when we first heard the story and discussed it, it's like, what did he... Okay, how horned up do you have to be? And now he was suspended.
No.
And now he's fired.
Yeah. Yeah. You get fired for that.
Yep, that's right. So he has been officially fired. He's fired from the New Yorker. 27 years he's been with them. But here is his comment. He said, I believed I was not visible on Zoom. I thought no one on the Zoom call could see me. I thought I had muted the Zoom video. By the way, he also wrote the book People vs. O.J. Simpson.
Really?
Yep. They turned that into the TV show. It got 9 Emmy Awards.
Yeah.
I love that. That was a great show. John Travolta, awesome. Yeah. He also worked as a legal analyst for CNN. Here's my favorite part. This is such crap speak from corporate America. He also worked as legal analyst for CNN since 2002. Think about this, 2002, 2020. He jacks it on Zoom. A CNN spokesman said that Toobin has asked for some time off while he deals with a personal issue, which we have granted. You're never seeing Jeffrey Toobin on CNN again.
He's been granted the rest of his life to deal with that problem.
To take care of the situation. Okay, now let me just see if I'm correct on this. Incident occurred. Maybe I'm trying to find something here that I could. Why would he be so excited? So excited that you got to pull it out in the middle of something.
That's what makes it exciting. And the high-risk situation.
They were in the middle of an election simulation meeting. Okay, so one of you guys, all right, everybody here? Jeffrey, everybody here? Okay. All right, so one of you guys is going to be Biden, and one of you guys is going to play the part of President Trump. And then we're going to... Jeffrey?
What?
Can I play Trump? Jeffrey, looks like you're tugging at something down there. Is that I can't see you. Are you fondling the pheasant? Are you shucking corn? No.
No.
Well, good. You're fired. Somebody's going home. Yeah, you're fired.
You're fired. Don't blow it.
Now apologize.
Yeah, I don't get it. I just don't get it. That's the craziest thing. You believe it's the excitement? I believe it's I can wait. Yeah. Jeffrey Tubman needs a job. And if you need a job, don't call us. We'll call you. That's right. Brandmeier Show at gmail.com.
I just want
a job.
All right. This guy says he wants to be a truck driver, medium-duty truck driving job, like FedEx, UPS type trucks, not 18-wheelers. He's a good guy, 60 years old, still has kids at home. Oh, I see. This came from Gino, our Gino Cappuccino. I have a friend who needs help finding a medium-duty truck driving job. Devastated by the COVID lack of work situation, has kids at home. Gentleman's name is Kenny. Hey, Kenny.
Hey.
There he is. He picked up the phone. Hey, Kenny.
What's going on? Is this Jay?
Yeah, this is Johnny B. How you doing, man?
All right, how are you?
Good. We got a note from your pal there, Gino, our pal, too. He says that you were looking for some kind of work. Would you explain it to us, please? Go ahead and tell us what you're looking for, Kenny.
All right. Hey, I'm a former bread guy. You know, Italian bread all the way. Vanilla Baking Company.
Sure.
I worked for them for like 24 years.
The fabulous bread.
Oh yeah, we set the table, as you know.
Yep.
And I've been out of work now since February. They closed everything down. Not because of COVID. They just decided to get out of the business.
No, yeah, wait, hold on a minute. Yeah, I was going to say, why would a bread company close up? People need bread and toilet paper. That's all we need. Why would they close it down, Kenny?
Exactly. They decided to get out of the delivering fresh bread to the restaurants every day. So that's where it's at now. And I'm looking to get back into the business in some way. It doesn't have to be in bread, but
okay. What I'm saying is that you want a job as a truck driver. It says medium duty, not 18-wheeler. But go back to the. I'm confused about and concerned, to be honest, about the fact that they want to deliver stale bread instead of fresh bread. What do you mean they got out of the delivering fresh bread business? What do you mean by that?
Well, they decided to go more on the frozen side. That's where their focus is now. So, like your Jimmy John's of the world, and you know that type of business. But your neighborhood delis and all that, who kind of really, I think, made their way for the business. They're not doing that any longer.
I hear somebody talking in the background. Who's that?
Yeah, no, I'm at a bar right now.
You're at a bar. And I guess
Is
what?
Gino there?
Yeah, no, guess what? I guarantee I know what bar it is. It's Richards.
Yes, it is.
See? I told you. Because Gino said, I think he gets some work at Richards. It's the bar, but it's very piecemeal. So you're doing something at Richards right now.
Yeah, basically just hanging out. That's about it right now.
Making yourself available for employment.
Yes. That's what I'm here networking.
That's my favorite. I mean, that jukebox at Richards, man, ain't nothing better than that.
When you're coming in, Johnny, I'll buy you a Budweiser.
No, I'll buy you when you're the one that's out of... Oh, wait a minute. I'm also out of work. What am I saying? But anyway, so Kenny, if you want to hire a guy named Kenny, and he'll drive a truck for you, medium-type truck, FedEx trucks, UPS trucks, not 18-wheelers. Do you know how to drive an 18-wheeler?
No, I do not. That's not my cup of tea there, John.
I mean, I guess there's something freeing about it, but you're talking about a job, Kenny. What job you're talking about is you're going to get in, you're going to take some bread or whatever, you're going to take him to a guy, and you're going to get rid of him.
Yeah, that's it, man. I'm available, Johnny. I could do it all.
Okay, man. Do you want to give a number out?
Yeah, it's 312-296-1414. 4188.
312-296-4188. Ask for Kenny. Tell him Johnny B sent you. And make sure you know what he's looking for. He's looking to drive a truck. All right? Very good. Very good. Give my love to the folks at Richards, and thank you, and I hope you find a job. Let me know, by the way, if you can.
I will, Johnny. And my best to the legendary Buzz. Great guy.
He's right there. Give him your best.
Yeah. My best to you, Buzz.
Thank you so much. I can feel it.
Yeah.
I can feel it.
Hey, I have a delivery for you, too, once you get back on your feet, okay?
No, I'm here for you.
No, it's to a friend of mine. Maybe you know or maybe you don't. I don't want to make a big deal out of it because, hold on.
This is the joy for me. I love bread.
Yeah, it's Oprah. If there's any way you could, you know what I'm saying?
I could take care of that.
Okay, you know what? Could you do that thing
And
for me?
she was on the delivery list. You know that.
Yes.
Daily.
Yeah, Kenny used to just drive up with like a big ass truck.
I
And
got Oprah's bread.
beep, 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 beep. And
Sounds good, Johnny.
back it up, and drop Oprah's bread on her lawn and fly away. All right, Kenny, good luck to you, man.
Thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. There's Kenny, my man. Kenny, I knew Kenny was going to be from Richards. I knew it. I knew it. It's so Gino Italian. I just knew it. Hey, could you do me a favor, Gino? I got a guy. His name is Kenny. He drives trucks. You know what I'm saying? In quotes. Anyway, is there any way you could call that friend of yours, that Brandmeier or whatever his name is, that smart ass that's on the radio? Give him a call and say to him, hey. You know what? Maybe you could get him a job. Is whatever the fuck he does on that radio. Okay, just tell him, do us a favor, and then we'll owe him one. All right. Thank you. That was my impression of a man at Richards talking to Gino, our pal Gino Venuti.
For trying to tell you that for 3 fucking weeks.
Get that delivery in for Oprah now. Let's go.
This is the joy for me. I love bread. I love bread. I now just manage it, so I don't deny myself bread. I have bread every day. I have bread every day. That's the genius of this program. I lost 26 pounds, and I have eaten bread every single day.
Yeah.
That's
She lost it, and then she found it again.
That's the most inspirational speech I've ever heard. I'm in tears. That's almost like an American speech. It's just beautiful. I love bread. Ladies and gentlemen, I have eaten bread every single day, and I have lost weight. I'm Oprah. Kenny, bring me the bread.
This is the joy for me. I love bread.
Buzz has to go on an Oprah rant. She didn't to lose the weight. She ate bread, but she didn't lose the weight. Wait. Before you say anything, let me give this guy's number out again so we're clear on it. Make sure we give him the right number. Kenny's looking for work. He wants to drive a truck anywhere. He deliver bread to Oprah's or anywhere. Hangs out at Richard's Bar in Chicago, Illinois. Kenny, 312-296-4188. Very important, Buzz, that I do a favor for the Italians. You know what I'm saying? I don't.
Absolutely. The Italians remember who does and who does not do them favors.
You better believe that, Buzz. Ain't no doubt about that. Hey, so anyway, what were you saying about my lady?
Well, I'm
Oprah?
just saying that Oprah lately does Weight Washer commercials where you only see her face, and even that's a little chubby.
Oh, you are one funny son of a bitch. All right.
And I love, I was going to say I love Oprah, but sometimes it's a questionable love.
Well, I will tell you this: whether Oprah gets the bread that Kenny delivers or whoever delivers it to her or not, she's always going to be Oprah. And by the way, if you are a driver, you want to drive a truck, UPS has lifted their ban on beards. Here, everybody's getting into the. They've eased the rules on appearance to allow facial hair and natural hairstyles. No more gender-specific guidelines. UPS says you can have afros, you can have braided hair, you can and they will eliminate.
If I take the job, will they give it to me?
Is UPS
I want them braided, okay?
UPS. Yeah, man, I like the job. I read something about you guys braiding our hair. Just get the bread to Oprah's house. They have loosened their long-standing guidelines on appearance, and they have eliminated gender-specific rules as a part of an effort to celebrate diversity rather than corporate restrictions. Let me tell you something, UPS guy driver. I don't care what your hair looks like. Just get the bag there without stepping on it or crushing it. I like how sometimes they just crush the corners of it.
They don't care, really.
And in my neighborhood, they bring in my packages to other people's houses. Or I'm not kidding. And then I get other people's packages from UPS, and then I got to go ring on their doorbell. How's it going? Oh, good. How's it going with you? And the dogs are barking at me. Oh, okay.
Everybody's grabbing their mask.
I see Brandmeier's at our door. Hey. And what do you? I don't know. Hey, Mac. I might be wrong on this, but I always believed you were a diehard Chicago White Sox fan. Is that even close to the truth?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. What's your take on this drunk Tony La Russa? Because when I read the story of Tony La Russa getting picked up for the second DUI arrest in 13 years, Tony La Russa told the cops, the manager, tell me if I'm wrong, it's a managerial hire that doesn't seem to be sitting well with White Sox fans in Chicago.
And they knew about it when they hired him.
Yeah, right. White Sox fan, is it sitting well with you?
I haven't really let myself care about it at all. I really haven't.
I like how he says, Jimmy Mann goes, I haven't let myself care about it.
But I haven't really even let it weigh on my mind at all. A lot of people are concerned because of his age. They think he's too old to go on the road with the team at 76 yeyears old. He hasn't managed for the last 9 years. But I don't know.
Do you think that?
Yeah, why don't you Buzz, you didn't hear what he said. He doesn't let himself have an opinion yet until everyone's weighed in.
He was worried about the drunk thing. Now we're talking about the age thing, which, is like...
Well, I mean, no, it does kind of come together, though, because he parties like a young man. So I think that...
Right on. That's why you should hire him in Chicago. That's the Chicago way.
I mean, I know a lot of 76-year-olds, they can't even drink anymore.
When you fall asleep at the wheel drunk... your party days are over.
And you're standing there, and the car is like smoking.
Right. Eddie Johnson of the police department can tell you that.
That's right. Who's Eddie Johnson?
The superintendent of the police who got caught falling asleep in his car.
We'll all be sleeping in our car soon, so we better get used to it. No, officer, just sleeping here. This is my house now.
That's right.
Okay. So he said, I love this. There's a couple of things about the Tony La Russa story that I like. I don't give a rat's ass if he's the manager of anything. I don't really care. I haven't let myself feel anything yet.
That's what you got to do.
I'm still adjusting my feelings. Okay. Why don't you go put your tampon back on? All right, now here we go. All right. Tony La Russa told officers who arrived on the scene of him standing next to a disabled car that he had one glass of wine with dinner.
And no one has one glass of wine at dinner.
There's the key.
I mean, no one does that.
I have been pulled over, and I read that. I go, I have said the exact same line. The exact same line. I mean,
two beers.
And he drinks. Sometimes I said, you know what? And one time I said, nope, just had a margarita. I was at a Mexican restaurant, just had a margarita. I'm thinking, what would it be that I would have one of?
Nothing. Nothing.
I just had one glass of wine, and the glass was 95 ounces. Right. Yeah, it was a big leg. Okay.
The first drink, you're making room to be comfortable with the rest of the drinks. That's what you're doing. You're getting set up. All right, here we go.
I must start writing your words down because they're almost biblical in what you're saying. The first drink is the cutter drink that goes in and says to the stomach, hey, wake up. He's going Buckle up. Mac, do you have any thoughts on that, drinking?
Yeah, I got a lot of thoughts on drinking. I could use one right now.
Man, he gets ornery. You're like an ornery. What is your nationality? You get too ornery too fast.
It's the Irish, I think.
There it is.
There it is.
There you go.
There you go.
Faith and be gone, sure, the Irish. And you talk about drinking. Oh, that's stereotypical. You can't hire them at UPS without braids. You try to braid my head, I'll kill you. Okay. So anyway, his car, when he said that line, I thought, wow, that's a weird line. I've said that. And then he says, do you see my ring? I'm a Hall of Famer baseball person. I'm legit. I'm a Hall of Famer, brother.
Well, he's drunk. You have to give him that.
Sure.
You say that when you're drunk.
Yeah.
You're sober. You know better.
One drink with dinner. That's my favorite line. They had a body cam on the cop there back in Feb when they busted Tony La Russa for drunk driving, standing by his car. You know, when you're standing by your car and there's smoke coming out of it and you're drunk, I don't think your chances are good. Even if you have a Hall of Fame ring on. Can you imagine me like getting pulled over and going, yeah, wait a minute. I'm in the Radio Hall of Fame. Oh, good.
Right.
What's that?
What is that?
Whoa. You know where like all the good radio guys go. I'm in that thing. Just a second, wait. And then like I did with the cop that pulled me over last month. Wait a minute, wait. Moo, moo, I love you. I know you're a cow. That ticked Mac off. He didn't like me singing to the cop.
I just like your performance on the side of the road.
Right.
Are you telling me? Yeah, moo moo, I love you. No, you. Because he brought the song up. I wouldn't have sang it if he didn't bring it up. Bastard, Mac. Okay, so he says he had one glass of wine, whatever. There was a body cam on the guy. Let's listen to it, pull over. Don't comment on it. Don't laugh over it. Let's listen to it and see where it went wrong. Tony La Russa getting pulled over, alleged body cam here.
You already have multiple DUIs already. How many DUIs do you have before this? You have 2.
I got like 300 right there. I'll give you 300.
Are you trying to bribe me? You're saying you'll give me 200 cash to get you out of this.
200.
Plus 200, so 400 total.
How much can you take?
I can't take anything from you. That's called a bribery.
I'm gonna give you some beer, bro.
You're gonna give me some beer.
I'll give you everything that's in my pocket right now. I got like $400.
It seems to me that's a Spanish accent, Mexican accent.
That's what happens when Tony gets drunk.
Trying to get ready for the guys in his clubhouse. He's going to adopt this. Tony La Russa is going to adopt a fake Spanish accent. And then you're going to get the sports guys calling up.
Hey, Brandmeier, just hit the Tony La Russa thing. And that was not Tony La Russa, you dumbass. It was a guy doing a Spanish impression of somebody, and it wasn't him. Okay? He offered his Hall of Fame ring, not $200.
Man, oh man. Who wants that kind of trouble? Then you come into town and nobody wants you, apparently. I'm not clear on that, James Mack. Jedi, is they don't want him. I know you won't speak for the whole Sox nation, but do you want him?
Well, listen, like I said, it's the fact that he's been away from managing for 9 years, and he's 76 years old now. People think it's just cronyism.
We have a president that's older than that. We have presidents older than that.
That's what I'm saying.
In and
That's
out.
why I don't care if he, if he's strong enough to go out and get drunk enough to get pulled over. I think he's strong enough to manage a Major League Baseball team.
There you go. There you go. Finally, somebody's making some sense here.
And we're on into inning number 9. Look at that's a base hit for Jimmy Mack. Mr. Salamanca loves Jimmy Mack. Yeah, that's right. I'm telling you, I don't think in Chicago it's a detriment. I think it's like he's one of us.
Yeah.
Okay, listen. Yeah, I know. Everything we've said here is politically incorrect. I get it. Who's going to get me? Who's going to fire me? Yeah, I'll fire you. Just get out of our basement, please. Go to Buzz's house. Why can't Jimmy Mack and you do it at his house? Get out of here. Carpet's dirty. Everything's cleaned. And then it gets dirty because you run around all the time like a madman.
And Buzz doesn't have a house.
Yeah. See? Somebody's always got it worse. Tony, it's the bottom of the 9th and bases are loaded. What do you want us to do? Tony? Tony, Mr. La Russa, right now, the game's on now. The pitcher wants to know what to do here. Can we make a sign or you get... Hello?
I'm taking being real citizen. What did I do wrong?
Okay, it seems like someone has woken up Tony La Russa on the side.
He's old and he's drunk.
Those are the criteria to be a Chicago baseball manager. Be old, be drunk. Right, Tony? Yes, I know. You ain't drunk.
I ain't drunk.
Yeah.
I'm just drinking. Oh, man, you know I ain't high. I just take a little bit every now and then.
I hear Buzz playing in the background now.
I get to grab my arm.
Yeah, I hear it. Go on, take it.
Come on, I know y'all do that.
Yeah, that's Buzz playing.
I ain't
drunk.
I'm
just drinking.
I ain't drunk.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't drunk, man. Why y'all do me like that?
Yeah.
I just having fun, man. What? Oh, no, I'm not. I don't know why y'all talking about me like that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The sad thing is that I don't get to play the harmonica ever. I mean, when I get any chance to, I automatically, my arm just reaches out for a harmonica.
Right.
I mean, musicians all over town, they haven't played in 9 months.
They're aching. COVID, baby. By the way, COVID-19 is so bad in Wisconsin that Wisconsin and the Department of Health Services has given them a new category.
Which is?
New category is called, to be considered the previous top category was very high. Now the new category is critically high. There was very high, and now it's critically high.
Yeah.
Sets the bar at 1,000 cases per 100,000 residents. If you've ever been around deer hunting, the season has begun or is beginning in some parts of the country. And in Wisconsin, it's a big deal. And I know, yes, we are contractually obligated to run the Good Outdoorsman show with Eddie Abler coming down our stream.
Boy, who made that deal?
I don't know. He's the only one getting paid around here.
You're listening to the Outdoor Radio Network, with offices located in Newsgoro, Wisconsin, and transmitter located in Watoma, Wisconsin. We now join the Good Outdoorsman Show with your host, Eddie Abler, brought to you by the Wisconsin Supper Club Association. This is the Outdoor Radio Network.
You get a line, I'll get a pole, honey. You get a line, I'll get a pole. We'll go down to the crawdad pole, honey, babe of mine.
Well, good day, and this is Eddie Abler, the Good Outdoorsman Show. I'm your host, and the Eddie Outdoorsman Show is brought to you by Lakeside Supper Club, Lakeview Supper Club, Lakewood Supper Club, Dewdrop Inn, Pineside Supper Club, Pinewood Supper Club. And we're having the Phelps Potato Carnival tomorrow at Fleet Farmhouse by you. Come by there, say hi to me. I'll be signing my green bean and mushroom soup casserole dish. Be passing that out. Open the hole, here comes my pole. And let's talk about something interesting right now. Today I'd like to do another special report on someone who has fought a deer. Your story is one of, I would say, hard to believe, but I'd like to have our outdoorsmen who are listening hear it. You beat up a deer with your own fists.
Yes. This here was about 3:45 in the morning, and I let my little poodles outside the potty, and there. I didn't realize we had a deer in my fenced-in yard, and that their deer went after there at my little poodle. She was ramming this little one in the ground.
Your poodle wanted to go to the bathroom at 3 in the morning.
Right.
And you took it outside, and then the deer jumped on your poodle.
Yes, yeah.
And rammed his head. Can I call your poodle a him, or is it a her?
It's a him, and his name is Little Fighter.
Well, it's interesting that the name of the poodle is Little Fighter, and And he gets outside and gets in a fight with a mule deer.
With a mule deer, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right, and the mule deer sees the poodle and begins to hit him in the head.
Right. Yeah, there. I started slapping her. Well, I went and I kicked her leg first.
Well,
Yeah, and that didn't back the deer off. And she was looking me in the eye. So the only thing I could come up with was my hand. And I surely at this time thought she would run away. But she didn't, and I started slapping her on the nose, and each time I slapped, she backed me up into the fence.
I will tell you that from my experience, a mule deer, at times, in order to attract the doe, will hit it in the head and slap it around, sort of, to get their attention and have their way with it. And maybe that is what that mule deer wanted, was your dog sexually.
No, I don't believe so.
Mm.
No, there's my dog. My dog is a little tiny guy there. He's only about a foot off the ground. No.
He wasn't going after you, was he?
Well, he was ramming me, or
he was ramming you.
Me.
You just said that the mule deer was ramming you.
Yeah.
Ramming you. How was the mule deer ramming you?
Pardon?
How was he ramming you?
Oh, with his head. In my tummy area is sores too.
Why is your tummy area hurt?
Oh yeah.
Why?
They're on account of its head,
The head, because
I was
now
up against the fence.
Oh, okay. So the deer rammed you in the stomach.
Right.
And kept hitting you.
Right.
And you saved, in fact, your poodle's life.
I did, yes.
And you have a sore stomach, and the deer is now in your freezer, I hope.
No, but
What do you mean, no?
We got a couple days there, and their hunting season starts. And
you will get that deer in the freezer to pay back that poodle and yourself, your tummy, and your sore wrist. You'll eat it, and you'll enjoy every bite of it.
Right, definitely there.
And believe you and me, a couple, 2, 3 times I see a deer like that, I'll know next time he'll be seeing the cold steel barrel right in his nostril.
Yeah, right.
That's how I use a fist on him.
Yep.
30-06 right between the eyes.
Right.
All right, Carolyn.
Okay.
Good talking to you. Good hunting to you. Have a great season.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye now. This has been the Eddie Abler Outdoorsman Report in the Good Outdoorsman Show. Good fishing to you. Good hunting. Good times in the outdoors for you all. Well, go back to your crappy programming now.
There's no place that I'd rather be than right here with my redneck White Sox blue ribbon beer.
He was ramming me.
All right. I got it, lady. Thank you very much, Eddie, for the report, wherever you are. What a dude. We love that. Very nice. 833-LOON-LINE. 833-LOON-LINE. And there are some loons that call and get on the phone, and then they leave these voice messages, and sometimes they're so good, we put them to music.
Every day, they take away, another say, in which way you decide how you ride the tide. You must abide their rules, use their tools, be their fool. Take my liberty, I'm whack, I don't fight back. I'd rather do some dreaming, taking dope in season. Thank you, Jonathan Brandmeier, for your totally fun show.
Yeah, nice there, Cicely out of Alaska. Thank you.
Alaska.
That's right, baby. Go north. That's where I might be going. There ain't no COVID up in there. What is there? I don't know. Let's see here. I love this email. Because this happens to me. Gina Boy. Hey, Johnny. Thanks for giving us something to listen to again. My husband has been a fan of yours for years. He's the type of person, when he hears something funny, he'll replay it over and over and over again. A few weeks ago, we're in the car, and we heard you play that gay Eskimo song. And he's dying of laughter. So it's good. The Cicely from Alaska right into the gay Eskimo. A few weeks ago, we were in the car. He's dying of laughter, and Gina says, me, not so much. I said, don't you dare Shazam this song. It's so stupid. Well, me telling him not to do something, she says, it just makes him want to do it more. And a few days later, we're in the car again, and he plays that stupid gay Eskimo song. He found it. Now he plays it whenever he can. I said, I'm going to email Johnny B and tell him if his wife can call it a shit show, then I'm going to call this a shit song. Thanks for the laughs and the irritating songs. Gina Boy. Sorry. It's so funny because when we were talking about that Alaskan, I don't know how we got into it, what episode it was, and I played this tune, I walk around too. Sometimes the songs, I'm just walking around going, I'm the only gay Eskimo. Get ready for an irritating little ditty.
I'm the only gay Eskimo. I'm the only one I know. I'm the only gay Eskimo in my tribe. I go out seal hunting with my best friend Tarka, but all I wanna do is get into his parka. I'm the only gay Eskimo in my tribe. Well, me and Nuck Chuck Buck, we both like blubber, but me, I've got this crazy fetish for rubber. I'm the only gay Eskimo in my life. I make a wish on the northern lights that I could find a decent pair of whaleskin tights. I'm the only gay Eskimo in my tribe.
That is such, I don't know why that song is so stupid.
It's a great song, though.
It's great. And I don't even know who did it. They sent it to me. I don't know where these things come from. I'm the only gay Eskimo in my life. I just love it.
I want to get into his parka.
Yeah, I'm into his parka. I can't keep doing it. I want to play it again, and I'm not going to. All right, let's go to the voicemail. 833 Loon Line.
Hey, Johnny. I was listening to the show a week ago or 2 weeks ago, and you were talking to Lenny Kravitz from back in the day, and you were amazed that he had given up sex. Well, I find myself in that same situation. I gave up sex, too. At least that's what my wife decided. I didn't really have a say in the matter. Oh, shit. I think she's coming. Oh, bye.
Oh, good. He had a little tag out there. All right, thank you, sir. 833 Loon Line. 833 Loon Line. You never know what's up on these things.
Hey, Johnny, just listening to the show from Saturday and going over these people that want to move. The best place to move. These fucking idiots want to move to Illinois. Did they hear this about the fucking new tax, for Christ's sake? What are these fucking people thinking, for crying out loud? Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's it. I just can't believe it.
I don't remember anyone saying they want to move to Illinois.
I don't remember hearing that either.
No. Except, of course, Burbank, Illinois. That's all we know.
I think I may just drive down there for the weekend just to check it out, just
to see what Burbank's all about. And this is Pat. I see it's Pat, the complainer. And she says, I only heard the first second. She says this is her last time she's going to complain.
That can't be true.
I don't believe it.
Maybe my last complaint, but I can't stand being old anymore. But there's nothing you can do about it, I guess. I don't know, I look at myself in the mirror and I get scared seeing myself anyway. And then what's awful is you can't go back. You can't change anything. You just, that's the way it is. And then what's awful, too, is Robert De Niro and Christopher Walken. They're old now, and now they're doing this grandpa movie, which I just can't believe that, but I guess he needs money. Anyway, thanks, Johnny. I've had fun doing this. I'll talk to you soon. Well, maybe not. This might be my last complaint. But I just can't stand being old. I can't. And everybody always says, oh, you look so nice. I don't look nice anymore. That's not real. I see myself every morning in the mirror. I look like an old hag, which the other day you said you can't say that about people, but I can say it about myself. Anyway, you take care. Bye.
Jeez.
Hey.
She'll be back next week.
Yep. Thank you, Pat.
We got to eat all
the old people.
We got to eat all the old people. Shove them in the oven. We got to eat all the old people. Whack them, debone and stack them.
Who would think to write a song called Eat All the Old People?
Talking Steve McQueen with the Soylent Green. We grinding up the grannies in the granny grind machine.
All right.
That's a great song.
Awesome. Awesome. 833 Loon Line.
Johnny B, Graham in Atlanta. It's been a few weeks since you've had a Graham on the show, so I thought I'd get that going again. Atlanta's having a real rough go at it right now with COVID and no power. We're walking around with masks and flashlights, looking for places to eat in the dark. Send help, Johnny.
All right.
Send help.
Our pal Matt sent this to us. It's a guy from
places to eat in
the dark. Yeah, so nobody can see you. And he's talking about Graham Mack in London. London is almost like it's even worse than the United States. Graham Mack. And a lot of people send me emails about that interview. You can check that out. Graham Mack did an interview with me in London. You can check that out on brandmeiershow.com. You'll see a picture of me in my American flag glasses. Okay, hold on a second. Yeah, this was sent in from our pal Matt, who said he was talking to his kid. He recorded this. You just let it play for just a second. It's only 40 seconds, and you'll get this is the weirdest thing. He's with his kid.
Who are you calling?
Brandmeier.
Brandmeier. Who's Brandmeier? And I want to ask you another question. I want to know a picture of Brandmeier.
You want to see a picture of him? Oh, okay. I'll show you a picture of him.
And a picture of Hitler.
Why?
Because...
That's a weird combination.
Yeah, because I never seen Hitler.
Me neither.
That's another show I'm going to be doing. Kids say the darndest things, ... about Hitler. Yeah, you go from I want to see Johnny B to I want to see Hitler. Yikes. That is some crazy stuff. Matt, my man. Let's see here. Oh, it was Veterans Day. Let me do this one here. This is the email. It says, I love how when people call and email, they reference bits that you did many years ago, and they expect you to remember it. So here is a bit that you did. So since you won't remember it, here's a bit that you and Buzz did for me when I was in the Navy, deployed on the USS Abraham Lincoln in 1995 for my Armed Forces Radio and Television Services radio show. I remember people going crazy for it out in the Persian Gulf. Hopefully it makes your cut someday and we can hear it on the air. Tim Kiefer, direct from the Persian Gulf. Okay, so you got the setup here, right? He said this to me. I didn't have this. Let's listen to what we did. Okay, here we go.
This letter says that my name is Tim Kiefer. I am currently deployed aboard the aircraft carrier USS Abraham Lincoln, which is on watch and on deployment in the Persian Gulf. Aboard the Lincoln, we have a small radio station, which is an affiliate of the Armed Forces Radio and Television Service. I have a show under the name The CUDA on the cruise KRUZ 94.1 FM Z94. I was wondering if it would be possible for you or your production staff to make me a promotion for my show. It could help my show and promote WLUP on board the ship.
Which is what we desperately need.
We are number one aboard the Persian Gulf Abe Lincoln. Yeah. Tim Kuda, the Kuda. He's somewhere in the Persian Gulf. So if I send this, he'll get it in the Persian Gulf?
Yeah.
All right. So we have to give him an ID. All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen of the USS Abraham Lincoln, you are listening to Kuda. KRUZ
94.1 FM Z94.
And now a special announcement. A hello from our friends in Chicago, Illinois. Here's Buzz Killman.
How you doing, guys and gals aboard the Abraham Lincoln?
Here's Robin Baumgarten.
Ditto.
And here's an angry Iraqi.
Hello.
Start yelling now, Rana. Yell.
Yeah.
Yell in Persian. Come on.
Yeah, what do you want?
You're yelling at Navy guys now. Start yelling at them.
Iraqi?
All right.
I don't care about them.
All right, I'll tell you what. Yeah. All right.
It's Cuda all day. While the ship's at play, Cuda rocks away. KRUZ 94.1 FM. Hey, Saddam, how'd you like a missile up your ass? Cuda delivers on the big Abe Lincoln, the rock of the ocean.
Well, that has all the elements.
Cuda
Wir es dank der nationalsozialistischen Bewegung für alle Zukunft noch sein wird.
94.1
Es war aber auch vielleicht noch nie so hell sehen.
Hello?
John?
You're on with Cuda. I'm on the Persian Gulf right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. You were just playing the Marine hymn for a Navy.
Oh, man, that's not going to work.
That big a deal? Come on.
You don't think that would be more offensive or less offensive than Adolf Hitler talking there?
I think it would be more offensive.
Yeah, all right, you're probably right. All right, okay, I'll redo it.
And Hitler gets a twofer right there. Over Veterans Day, Veterans Week. That's from Tim Kiefer, a.k.a. Cuda. That is the weirdest thing, man. This one from Derek Reinholtz. Man, it's good to hear you guys again. I'm in the Navy right now, stationed here in Virginia. Been a loyal listener of the show during these crazy times. It's great to hear you on the radio again. You guys are what the doctor ordered. Thanks for allowing us to spend some quality time together again. Respectfully from the Navy, Derek Reinholtz. Thank you, Derek Reinholtz, Navy man. Right on. And voicemail is closed.
Johnny hung up on me, up on me, up on me. Johnny hung up on me, which wasn't very nice. Johnny hung up on me, up on me, up on me. Johnny hung up on me. I hope your hair gets sliced.
Interesting. Yeah. All right, Selena Gomez is going to play a trailblazing lesbian mountaineer in a new movie. Just a second. Is that on the schedule? Just a second. Hold on a minute. Let me just check that for a second. Selena Gomez is going to play a trailblazing lesbian. What's a trailblazing lesbian?
Yeah, how do you blaze that trail, I wonder?
In a new movie, Sylvia Vasquez Lovato, the first openly gay woman to scale the 7 summits, due out in 2022. Are you writing this down, Buzz?
Yes, I am.
You better be.
I mean, it's a very weird combination: trailblazing lesbian climbing mountain.
That's right. I don't understand why that has to come into it, though. Okay, so anyway, Selena Gomez is going to play a trailblazing lesbian mountaineer in a new movie based on somebody named Sylvia Vasquez Lovato, the first openly gay woman to scale the 7 summits. I don't know why that matters, if you're the gay or not, to climb up on the 7 summits.
Right.
Do you know? That's crazy. The first Peruvian woman to reach the peak of Mount Everest. Okay, is that a big deal? How many Peruvians want to go up to Mount Everest? I don't know if it's a big deal. The 7 summits, the highest mountain on each of the 7 continents. She's a 46-year-old climber. She now lives in San Francisco. Let's take some calls.
Hi, my name is Nancy.
Hey.
I'm looking for bi white female.
Okay.
I'm 32. I'm married. I'm looking for something discreet. I am 5'1", blondish brown hair, green eyes, about 115 pounds. Looking for someone to get together with for intimate evenings.
All right.
Or
we're talking about
friends going to clubs. Thank you.
Okay, we're talking about Sylvia Vasquez Lovato and Selena Gomez playing her part. Let me just see.
No calls from mountain climbers?
Well, I don't have a screener here, so I just had to take what I can get. Hello, you're on the air. You're in the stream. Go ahead.
Hello, my name's Tony.
Hey, Tony.
I'm 5'7". I have
Okay,
medium
you got the wrong line.
brown hair. I have blue eyes. I'm outgoing.
All right.
I'm into just about everything.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Everything.
Yeah, she's into everything. Let me just, so if I had a screener, I'd be yelling at him right now saying, we're saying we only want to speak about the Selena Gomez playing a trailblazing lesbian in the Mountaineer movie about Sylvia Vasquez Lovato, which is a great, important movie for some reason.
Well, I'm a big Selena Gomez fan, quite honestly.
Good. Okay, so maybe I'm not setting this up correctly so people can call in. Okay, so she is going to play. Let's just talk about that. Is that a big deal that she's a lesbian who climbed the 7 summits and the first Peruvian woman to reach a peak of Mount Everest?
That seems crazy, but the fact that she's starring in a movie is important to a lot of people.
Well, yes,
movie.
but yes, Sylvia, I get that. Sylvia Vasquez Lovato is the first openly gay to climb. Selena Gomez is going to play her. I get it. Let's take some calls. Go ahead, please. Hello. You're on the stream.
Hi, this is Janie. I'm a 23-year-old black female interested in meeting other females for fun, friendship,
you have
maybe
the
a
wrong
little
one.
more.
No, what is it that I said in this? Sylvia Vasquez Lovato, the first openly gay woman to scale the 7 summits. Is that code in lesbian? For something
I don't think
that
so,
says
but if it were,
why am I getting all these? Why am I getting all these calls?
Hey, did that radio show just say something about 7 summits? Did he just bring up the word Sylvia Vasquez Lovato and Selena Gomez in the same sentence? Start dialing.
Hello.
Hi, my name is Lynn.
Hey, Lynn.
I'm single, black, and I'm looking to meet another person who is interested in fun. I like to read. I like to go for long walks. I'd like to meet another girl or woman who is interested in the same things I am.
All right.
Reading and walking.
Yeah. She really cuts a small swath. What the hell? Is there anyone out there that is a lesbian who is interested in reading and walking? Give that lady a call. I can't wait to see that movie.
The Jonathan Brandmeier Showcast. This is the new Not Normal.
This email says, Johnny, here's some of your recommendations. We need to discuss why you recommended watching Kingdom. Kingdom was the one that you told me to watch, Animal Kingdom, right?
Animal Kingdom? Well, I mean, there's a bunch of Kingdom things, though. I mean, maybe it's some other show.
Oh, no, this is Kingdom. This is the one with the UFC fighters in it.
Yeah. Clearly,
you need to discuss where this comes from. Your choice in TV is nowhere as refined as your choice in music.
Well, let's hit all the bases.
Back to Kingdom Shitstorm. Okay, thank you. I don't know why. Watch it. I don't care if you watch it or not. Another pick to click for sure, though, would be Netflix's American Murder, The Family Next Door. Did you see that movie?
Not yet, but it's on my list.
But all I'm going to say about it is it's a true story. It's a documentary, but it's not a boring documentary. They just replay the whole thing. It's really the missing wife. She went missing. She returns home from a work trip, and she's gone. And the husband's to blame. Everyone knows the ending already. That's the beauty of it. You know the ending already. The husband did it. He killed her and the 2 kids and buried them in an oil well.
I guess he got caught or we wouldn't know that.
Right. Exactly right. And then they play it. They got him on tape. They got him. They show him. The thing I come away from Netflix's American Murder, The Family Next Door, is the fact that Facebook, you can have Facebook, man. There's too much sharing going on out there. There's too much sharing of personal things. Stupidity's fine. Nonsense is fine. Bring back common nonsense. That's what I want. This is crazy. It is fun. But if I said to anyone to watch this movie, you would say, why would he want us to watch that? It's Renee Zellweger and Judy.
I will watch that. I haven't watched it yet. I know it's been out for a while, but I have to watch it. She is so good in that movie, you can't even believe it. You can't even comprehend it. She sings, and she does all of her own singing. Really? All of her own singing, and it's based on the last 6 months of Judy Garland's life. Yeah.
And that is tragic beyond belief.
The grim 6 months.
It's the last 6 months of her crazy life. There's Judy Garland, and it is nuts. And you know who's in it? Is Mickey Rooney's in it? You know, the guy playing Mickey Rooney. You didn't realize how close they were together. And when you
my fifth wife, Barbara, was murdered.
I know.
Murdered.
We know. But when you think of Renee Zellweger, you can't imagine how great she is in that movie. And I thought, I'm going to only turn it on so I can see what she looks like as Judy Garland and see if she sounds like her. You know what I'm saying? And I turned it on and it's like, oh, wow. What a crazy-ass life she had. You can talk.
Rub my eyes.
I want to hear it.
This is her singing. This is the real outtake, an outtake from The Wizard of Oz, 1939, Judy Garland. And I didn't realize how troubled she was. Oh, my Lord.
Well, they got her on drugs. Oh. They got her on drugs.
You wait to see that. You wait to see this.
Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. Birds fly over the rainbow. Why?
There she is crying. I remember Mickey Rooney, believe it or not, Mickey Rooney was in the studio, and I played this for him, and he started crying in front of me. I can't find it. I want to find that more than anything.
My fifth wife, Barbara, was murdered.
Okay, anyway, I highly recommend that one. Thank you. We're Kurt, murdered. We got it, Mickey. We got it. Renee Zellweger and Judy. I love that. It's very good. And it's very timely because I have an email here from a man that wants us to call the world's oldest midget. Hold on. All right. Don't call us, we'll call you. Mary Ellen St. Aubin turns 100 this year. She and her late husband, who was in The Wizard of Oz. And right there you had me. Right there you had me.
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
You can always know it gets me. I'm reading, and the subject line reads, possibly the world's oldest midget.
All right.
Here's the email. The subject line reads, possibly world's oldest midget.
Yeah.
Once again, they got the hook in me. Okay, they're bringing me to the boat. Mary Ellen St. Aubin turns 100 this year. She and her late husband, who was in The Wizard of Oz, owned the Midget Club on 63rd Street in Chicago.
Awesome.
She has a good memory. She has a million stories to tell you, and she's one of the nicest people on earth. Due to COVID-19, no party for her, so I guarantee she would be a great interview as long as you can catch her early, because she can drink a man 4 times her size under the table. So what is he saying? That this lady may be the world's oldest midget, married to someone who was in The Wizard of Oz, who owned the Midget Club on 63rd Street, which I don't remember what that was. Do you, Buzz?
Yeah. Well, I was never there, but I'm very aware of the place. I mean, it was a bar run by midgets, preferably for midgets, but, big people could go there too. And they did, because they like to see the midgets.
And think about this. How long in 2020 would a midget club, a place called the Midget Club, be open? 1 minute. It has nothing to do with COVID. Oh, you can't say that.
Yeah, but when you're dealing with midgets, that's a whole other fight.
But they're the ones that named it.
That's right. And you're not going to beat a midget. If the midget wants to do something, it doesn't matter what you say, they're going to do it. They're midgets. They've got to make a stand every step of the way.
I swear. I don't know where this stuff comes from, but it ain't right. It just ain't right. Okay, so now we're going to dial up this 100-year-old lady. Hope it's early enough that she hasn't started drinking. Now, I would say, if in fact you were playing a game, who's going to pick up and who's not, This is the one I'm saying is not going to pick up.
I don't know, you're home, you're alone, it's your birthday, you're a midget.
Well,
Seems like the phone rings, you pick it up.
It's not a birthday yet. She turned 100. She's this year, yeah. Hello?
Hello?
Hey! Mary!
Who is this?
My name is John Brandmeier. Your friend Richard Wisniewski told me to call you. Happy birthday to you.
Who are you?
I'm a guy who's on the radio or on the stream or talking into a mic, and we were calling you because somebody named Richard Wisniewski told us to call you and wish you a happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. You're in Chicago where your old club used to be.
Yeah.
You used to work in the midget club, right? You owned the midget club.
Correct.
Yeah, and at that time, where was that again, Mary, exactly in Chicago?
63rd Velasquez.
Okay, and he also said, by the way, a Buzz here was alluding to the fact that it wasn't just for midgets, and may I say the name because that was the name of the club. Was it called the Midget Club?
Yes, it was.
Okay, and so that was perfectly acceptable then. What year did the Midget Club close?
1982.
Okay, let me be clear on something else. Mary, you are 100 years old, is that correct?
Correct.
And Buzz, you could ask me one of those questions about anything in my life, and I wouldn't be able to answer it at this age. So to me, it's amazing. So anyway, it was called the Midget Club, Mary, and it says here in the note that you and your late husband, your husband was in The Wizard of Oz. Is that correct?
Correct.
What part did he play in that movie?
He was the smallest soldier.
He was what, honey?
The soldier in the Munchkin Land.
Oh, yeah. Like, what you mean the soldiers that were, the flying monkey soldiers?
No, the soldiers. They had soldiers in Munchkin Land.
Right.
Marching soldiers.
Oh, yeah. But anyway, so the Midget Club, you were with your husband during that period when you ran the Midget Club.
Yes.
Mary, did you let big people in the Midget Club?
Beg pardon?
Do you let regular-sized, normal, big people in the Midget Club?
Yes, naturally. Yeah. We would.
Right.
But we wouldn't be able to just have a club for midgets.
Right on, Mary. That's a crazy. I think it's a stupid question if you want to be honest about it. Right?
Correct.
Hey, so you're 100 years old. You ran the Midget Club. Your pal here says that if we didn't call you early enough, you could drink a man 4 times your size under the table. Is that correct?
No, that is not correct.
Okay, so he's lying about that. Why would he do that?
Why would we want to get drunk if we owned the bar?
He told us to call you early because you could drink a man 4 times your size under the table, and you start drinking early. Is that correct?
No, I'm not. I cannot drink any man under the table is what I'm trying to tell you. Why would I drink and want to get drunk? And that doesn't make sense.
Well, I didn't write the letter. I was just kind of reading it, and it said that. Maybe he meant you were under the table while men were drinking. I'm not clear. Does that sound like it might make more sense? You were under a table?
Well, the way you're saying it would mean that I could drink a whole lot. I do not drink a whole lot.
Yes. Okay. I completely understand it.
Hey, Mary?
Yes.
Mary, do you remember in Chicago when they did the midget tossing?
The what?
Midget tossing. To see how they would have a contest to see how far they could throw midgets.
Oh, yes, I remember reading about that. That was ridiculous.
Yes, it was, but it happened.
And ridiculous indeed. You wouldn't do something like that at the Midget Club, would you? So that's... No, that's stupid. Yeah, why would you throw your own against a wall? It doesn't make a bit of sense.
Why would you throw anybody against the wall?
There you go. You once again, you at 100, Mary, possibly the world's oldest midget, make 10 times more sense than I'll ever make in my life. I'm very impressed by you, Mary Ellen. Very, very impressed.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. And so life is good otherwise. You can't get out and see anybody. Nobody can come and see you because of COVID, right? It's terrible, terrible. You understand what's going on out there, right?
Right.
Yeah. Well, you probably you lived a good life, Mary Ellen. It sounds to me like you had a lot of fun. I bet you're going to live to be 200 years old. We couldn't be happier that you picked up the phone to talk with us.
How do you know Rich?
I don't know him. He sent me an email, and he said I should call you because you might be the world's oldest midget, and you turned 100. Wish you happy birthday, you know. I do want to address one other question. Buzz said something. You know, I thought I said stupid things, but, you know, he said, I'll bet you know all the Munchkins.
I did know them, yes, most of them.
Yep.
I have the a great honor of saying that I spoke to almost every main character Munchkin in the Wizard of Oz movie, and that is no lie, Mary Ellen. I did. I love the Wizard of Oz.
Who all did you talk to? What midgets from the Wizard of Oz?
Meinhardt Robbie.
Right.
Okay. I don't have their names. I can just the coroner from the Wizard of Oz, the lollipop kids from the Wizard of Oz, the mayor of Munchkinland. I talked to all of those Munchkins, all of them.
Jerry Marin.
Jerry Marin, that's right.
Hi, folks. This is Jerry Marin from the Lollipop Guild from the Wizard of Oz. I represent the Johnny B. Show, the Johnny B. Show, the Johnny B. Show. And in the name of the Johnny B. Show, we wish to welcome you to Munchkinland.
See that?
Uh-huh.
That's Jerry Marin.
Right.
Right? Let's see. I had one more here. Hold on a minute. Let me see if I can find it now.
Mickey Carroll was another Munchkin we had in the studio.
Yeah, and he
Mickey
was
Carroll.
one of the lollipop kids. Mickey Carroll. Do you know Mickey Carroll, Mary?
Yes, I know him.
And what part did he play again in The Wizard of Oz?
He was just a townsperson. He did not have any special part, he told.
Wonder why I talked to him then.
Yeah.
Okay, this is Mickey Carroll. By the way, listen to this. This is no lie now. This is Mickey Carroll. This is the guy you're talking about. Here's what he was telling us about life on the road as he was going around to these Munchkin conventions. As you know, that they had your husband probably was attending many of those conventions, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay, this is Mickey Carroll.
I wouldn't be caught in a men's room because there's a lot of freaks in there.
Yes, there
I
are.
have a bodyguard going with me in a men's room. And you go at a bus stop where all the trucks stop. When you go to a bus stop on a highway,
Yes.
and you see all those big trucks, you ought to see what goes on in a men's room.
Okay, so you're saying along in the truck stops, that's where the real activity takes
Yeah,
place.
that's a real activity. I have to have a bodyguard.
Is it a good idea then? I mean, is it probably, I guess it's like a feather in their cap if they can say they were with a Munchkin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I would think.
Okay. Mary Ellen, are you laughing at that, or what are you?
Yeah. Yeah, I heard.
Yeah, it is a pleasure talking to you. I want to wish you the happiest 100th birthday this year. God bless you. Thank you for sharing some of those amazing stories with us about the Midget Club on 63rd Street. And I hope this thing ends so maybe someday I could come over to where you are and give you a big hug. I'd love to meet you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Goodbye now.
Bye-bye.
I love you. I don't know who you are, but I love you.
Thank you.
A lot of people love you, Mary Ellen. Thanks for the time. Buzz, tell her you love her.
Thank
I
you.
love
Bye.
you, Mary Ellen.
Okay.
I love you.
Goodbye now.
Bye.
All right.
She loves none of us.
As coroner, I say you quit. Put an end to this dumb bit, for it is not just merely dead. It's really most sincerely dead.
Oh, boy. Thank you for the email, Richard Bizuski, who, with the headline, possibly world's oldest midget, Mary Ellen St. Aubin, turned 100. Happy birthday to her, and her husband was in The Wizard of Oz, and we learned all about it. She's alive. But a lot of people are dead. I should be an anchor. The way I set stories up, that's just magical. He's alive. She's alive. Mary St. Aubin, the lady we just spoke to, is alive, but yet so many people are dead. And then you're my co-anchor, and then you go, who's died this week, Johnny?
Yeah, who's died this week, Johnny?
Norm Crosby? The comedian Norm Crosby?
Yeah, I was a Norm Crosby fan. Anybody who heard him was a fan.
Norm Crosby, you're saying, hey, ladies and gentlemen, anyway, hey, wait, who the hell's Norm Crosby?
Hi, this is Norm Crosby, and congratulations on your birthday. Birthdays are such special days. You know, I'm a student of medical and histrionical law, and I found out something. When my wife was stagnant, I went to the obstetrician, and I know what birthdays are. It's that moment of rupture, that cumulative point of junction when husbands and wives create a tiny spark of life. And do you realize when that little seed is only 17 seconds old, it has already swum a river of spermatozoa up the pistachian tube into the ovarian delta?
There he is. He is the master of the malaprop. The master of the malaprop.
It is funny, too.
What is a malaprop?
A malapropism is the mistaken use of an incorrect word in place of a word with a similar sound, resulting in a nonsensical, sometimes humorous utterance.
Anyway, master of the malaprop, he was 93 years old. He,
See, I'm always fascinated by people who die really old, like Norm at 93. I mean, how does he get to 90? What is it that makes him live that much longer than the rest of us?
I don't know.
I think it's a sense of humor that doesn't die.
I would not discount that for a minute, Buzz. You got to laugh at things. When things get nuts, you got to look for the crazy in it. That's what I'm trying to do. Find the crazy.
You're doing a fine job.
Since I was like 9 years old, I was always looking for the crazy. You know, I see a story and I go, okay, why is this a story? You know what I mean? Why are we talking about? But Norm Crosby, I'll tell you the personal side of Norm Crosby. For me, Norm Crosby was at Frank Sinatra's house in Palm Springs. And Tom Dreesen, the great Tom Dreesen, who opened up for Sinatra for all those years, big Chicago guy out of Harvey, Illinois, he was on the show, and he knew how much my mother, Hanky, loved Frank Sinatra. And he went to Frank Sinatra's house with a camera, and he got Norm Crosby and Clint Eastwood and Frank Sinatra and Liza Minnelli to say happy birthday. This is Norm Crosby saying happy birthday. Just Norm saying happy birthday to my mom, Hanky, out of Fond du Lac, Wisconsin.
Hanky, and thank you for all the hanky-panky thing, Hanky. And remember, you're a Yankee. So no matter who comes to, even Spanky was from our gang. You remember our gang, Hanky? Thank you for 60 years of being you. And just remember, no matter where you go, they can never send you back to Fond du Lac, because why should you go there? You don't know anybody there anymore. And there's no hanky-panky in Fond du Lac, so God bless you, Hanky, and give him hell.
Right on.
So that's Norm drunk.
Yeah, they were all drunk in that video. There's no question about it. Norm Crosby not drunk, but dead.
Today.
That's right, 93. One of the great stand-ups, always on Carson. Love Norm Crosby. And then Alex Trebek. Alex Trebek of Jeopardy. Dead at 80, fighting stage 4 pancreatic cancer. And, Alex Trebek wouldn't want music like that.
No.
Yeah, that's more like it. Legendary Jeopardy host Alex Trebek, dead, 80.
Nice, you hit the post.
That's right. Thank you very much. Yes, he was a professional all the way. And I'm going to play from the archives. I'm going to play some things, and you probably will not remember because I didn't remember. Alex Trebek was in the studio with us. And Alex Trebek, well, first of all, let's listen to this. Alex Trebek recording commercials.
So keep watching Jeopardy 24 hours a day and call this number. You dumb son of a bitch. You don't watch it 24 hours a day. There's a daily cash prize of $1,000 and fuck no shit. Call now and play Phone Jeopardy. She drank the poison that Captain Hook intended for Peter Pan.
Tinkerbell!
Put it out, take it along, beat afterwards.
Fuck 'em.
There he is. Alex Trebek, the professional. Doing some recording. The show is not announcing a new host right now. It might by the time you hear this episode, but they're pushing for LeVar Burton from Star Trek.
Right. And I always liked him.
Yeah.
I'd like to see him on TV.
I can tell you who will never be the host of Jeopardy, okay? Never. Me. Okay? And I'll tell you why.
Why?
This is Alex Trebek in the studio.
Maybe I can tell you
Yeah,
why.
okay. Let me tell you something. First of all, you're going to hear why I can't be it, and then you're going to hear why you can't be it. Yeah. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, Alex Trebek in the studio, and what he's doing is he is in the studio to bring in, they're auditioning Chicagoans at the time to be on Jeopardy. Okay?
You need to hear the history to see the future.
The host of... They put that on an album. Since they put that on an album, I think that everyone in the world has it. Host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek. A lot of people watch Jeopardy now. Of course, the original, this is the same Jeopardy we're talking about with Art Fleming, only now it's Alex Trebek as the host.
Yeah, with minor variations.
And some more high-tech glitch put to it. But I'll tell you, the bottom line is those questions are hard. Now, some of these questions, for example, these questions here that I'm pointing to in front of you here from this game, they're really scaled down for people to play at home?
Oh, yes, they are. And it has been very, very popular as a game for people to play at home.
Well, I hope they're easier than what I saw yesterday because
remember, the material is tougher in tournament weeks.
Let me think of a question here. Yesterday, because it deals with Illinois, I think the year was 1835 or something like that. In 1835, this was the largest, this swampland was the large, I don't know, Mormon swampland was... I can't even say I can't even say the question. It was that, but I'm not kidding you. It was something like Mormon swampland in 1835 was the largest city in Illinois.
I think I've discovered your problem. It's not that you don't know many things. It's that you have difficulty reading English.
Yes, that's it. That could be it. That could be it.
I think, have you ever thought of trying out for Wheel of Fortune?
So I'll say something right now, buddy. Don't take your tiredness out on me today, man.
That's right.
Was that you turning on Alex?
That's right. I turned on Alex Trebek. And so we go, okay, wait a minute. I could never be the new host of Jeopardy, as we found out, because I can't read the questions, and Alex Trebek is busting my balls. Okay? Now, you can't be a host on Jeopardy because you can't answer the questions.
All right, I'll give you the category first. World War II. Cities where Little Boy and Fat Boy fell. Yes?
I know the answer.
Buzz, go.
Well, go ahead.
Well, I don't know how to
phrase it in the form of a question.
Yes.
Pretend you're out on a date.
What is blank, blank, blank?
I can't even do that.
That's what I was saying.
Sorry, your time is up.
See, that's what you're saying is right. You have to think about that part of it first. Then you can ask the question. You'd be blown off the show about 2 hours ago.
I could give you guys the whole list of categories, but I see one that probably fits into your program. No, it's called Muckrakers.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, right. Muckrakers for 300. You're supposed to wait until I finish reading the clue.
How about one more?
All right, how about weather? President McKinley considered them the biggest threat to his forces in the Spanish-American War.
The headlines, the topic was weather?
Weather. Sorry, time is up. What are hurricanes?
Hurricanes!
I could never even phrase the question correctly.
No, I can't get there either. I can't do it.
No, Alex Trebek passed away, but then again, he's in the studio with us there, and so you couldn't answer him. I couldn't read the questions. And listeners, all they did was call and bring their dogs to the phone. Jeez.
Your dog does what?
Every day that I watch Jeopardy, he will howl to the Final Jeopardy music. Even if he's like sleeping in another room, he'll quietly howl from that room.
Quietly howl.
Yeah.
His name is Alex.
Boy, it's a good thing that Mr. Griffin is not here to hear that.
Hey, and my dog's name is Alex. How do you like that?
That's beautiful.
What kind of a dog is it?
He's
said.
a Samoyed.
Oh, well, that's okay. They only bite half the people they know. I thought it might be a pit bull.
He doesn't bite, no.
So if I were to play it right now, if I were to play a theme right now, that dog would start singing to it?
I have it on VCR of him singing, but he'll do it live also in stereo.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, let me turn it up.
All right. Well, I hear Jeopardy in the background. Oh, she has that on the VCR.
Oh, wait a minute. She's pulling our leg here. She tells us that that's the dog. That's really people. Those are people in the room. That's their reaction to Final Jeopardy.
Unbelievable. Thank you very much, ma'am. That's beautiful.
Well, there's another story I can take back to Los Angeles and
there you
Mr.
go.
Griffin with.
Skrillex, whose name is Yiddish for toxic pigskin, became deaf in his right ear while probing a human embryo with the gas-powered Congresswoman. Bruce Willis butt-dialed my mother-in-law.
All right. And the last thing he said to us ever in his entire life, Alex Trebek, the host of Jeopardy. This is it.
Now, we have some people that want to try some of these questions, but these people that you audition, let's say you bring them into one big room here in Chicago and you start... you're looking for more than smart people. You're looking for people that know how to appear on television and act and react.
Well, primarily we're looking for intelligent people who have a great deal of knowledge. We give them a very difficult written test, but if you don't pass the written test, you go no further. It's goodbye, go back out into the Chicago beautiful autumn weather that you're enjoying here, and hopefully we'll have you as one of our regular viewers on the show, and maybe you can try out again next year.
It's cruel. It's mean and cruel.
And life is cruel. And then you die.
There you go. Alex Trebek, dead at 80. I said it with too much of an upbeat inflection. Dead at 80. Dead.
Well, it's an accomplishment.
I'd rather say dead. Alex Trebek dead at 80.
Yeah.
Like that.
A little more respect.
Thank you.
Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories. And the memories bring back your... Memories bring back your... Memories bring back your...
And I would like to leave you with the showcast today with the really touching words from our pal Buzz Kilman there at his house.
You're not going to beat a midget. If the midget wants to do something, it doesn't matter what you say, they're going to do it. They're midgets. They've got to make a stand every step of the way.
Right on, Buzz.
Thank you.
Here's to the ones that we got.
Somebody's got to stand up for midgets.
Been through. Oh, I do love this song, man. Love it. Bring back all the memories. Come on, let's be nice to one another. We're Americans, damn it. Let's be kind. Forget the quarantine, the unintended funerals, the weddings, the Thanksgiving Day, the Christmas parties. Have we forgotten how to be nice to each other? Have we? Huh? Whatever happened to kindness? It can always get better. It can always be worse. Keep that in mind.
You're not going to beat a midget.
We're Americans, damn it!
We're Americans with a capital A, huh? You know what that means? Do you? That means that our forefathers were kicked out of every decent country in the world.
The Nicholases, the Pasowskis, the Smiths, the Rilleys too. The Blacks, the Irish, Italians, the Germans, and the Jews. They come across the water 1,000 miles from home with nothing in their bellies but the fire down below. The hands that built the country were always trying to keep out. They'll make his home in the American
a hot mess inside a dumpster fire, inside a train wreck. That was horrific.
You just took the words out of my mouth. Say it like it is. That was a shit show.
I gotta go do a thing at a place.
All right, numbnuts. We've reached the end of another edition of the Jonathan Brandmeier Showcast.
Jesus, why? Tell me why!
Check out the brand new limited edition Brandmeier Shit Show merchandise, masks, shirts, CDs, and more at BrandmeierShow.com. Just click merch when you get there.
It was a shit show, man. Let me tell you.
When you visit, be sure to sign up for email updates.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
And download podcasts on demand so you can listen to Johnny B whenever you want.
Johnny the Monkey.
Subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever podcasts are found.
Hit it, Grandpa.
If you want, leave a review.
You do, and I'll kill you.
Follow Johnny B on Facebook at Facebook.com/Brandmeier Show.
You are erect, sir.
And leave a voicemail at 833-LOON-LINE for entertaining, not complaining.
I hate to complain, but I have to.
I'm Jimmy Mack, and if you're into Star Wars, check out my show at RebelForceRadio.com for Star Wars news, celebrity interviews, and more.
I can't keep it all in my mind.
Thanks for listening to the Jonathan Brandmeier Showcast.
Bingo!
Click.